All right, hello, hello, hello. How are we all doing? Welcome on in. There we go. Good morning. I hope everyone is doing stupendous. Give me a second to get my life together. Let me tell you what happened. So I hit the go live button. In that moment, all the coffee that I've had this morning, which is just a little bit less than half of a pumpkin spice latte, hit me, and it's like, hey dude, go to the bathroom please, like right now. So apologies, but that's what happened. So sorry it took me so long to from going live to showing my face, but I was pooping. Let me get my controller ready to go, and then let's play some games. How's everyone else's morning? Hope you're all doing well. Back, yes. Remove, yes. Dope. Dope. Alright. Mute that. Hide that. There we go. Easy. Alright. Let's jump into it. So, in case you have not been paying attention on social media, we're going to be playing some Final Fantasy IV over here on my PC, the Final Fantasy IV Pixel Remaster. It just came out last week. I've been super stoked to play Final Fantasy IV on stream for a while now, and at the time, they didn't have the 2D version. They had the 3D version, which is nice, and it has some cutscenes and some voice acting, and it's nice, but it's not Final Fantasy IV that I enjoy the most. I like the classic pixel Final Fantasy. So I had my PS3 and I had my actual PS4 or PS3 and my PS1 disc. So I thought about playing the actual disc, but also I just, with games that old, I don't like to use the disc if I don't have to. I'll bring this down. But and so I just really didn't want to mess with the physical copy if I didn't have to. So now it's available on Steam. I'm stoked to finally be able to play it. It's a game that I've been wanting to play, like I said, for a long time, and just haven't had the right opportunity to, and now I have that. So without any further ado, let me go ahead and pause my music, and then let's jump into it. Okay. Alright, so let's look and see what my extras and my options are. Also, if I'm coming in too loud or too quiet, just let me know. The game seems like it's a little quiet to me. Okay, that all looks good. That all looks fine. That looks better. They have the whole music player in here. I love this. How dope is this? Gallery. Like, how absolutely awesome is this? This is just things that are included with the game. Lunar whale. So good. That's so good. All right. New game. Let's jump into it. Captain, we will arrive at Baron shortly. Very well. Captain kind of seems down. After what we did, who wouldn't be? Orders are orders, but killing innocent people to get the crystals isn't right. Dum 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 dum. I love it so much because it looks so clean compared to like what I never played the Super Nintendo version. I only played well, I did, but when I was first introduced to Final Fantasy IV, it was on the PS1 on Final Fantasy Chronicles. Yep, because it comes with. Hold on. I think it's Chronicles. Yeah. Final Fantasy Chronicles which had Final Fantasy IV and Chrono Trigger together on the PS1, and that was the first time I ever played 4. I get Final Fantasy Origins, which is 1 and 2, Chronicles, which is 4 and Trigger, and Anthology, which is 5 and 6, mixed up a lot. The Red Wings are supposed to protect people, not harm them. That's enough. But Captain, surely you don't condone what we've done. All of you listen well. The raid on Mysidia was imperative for Baron's prosperity. The Mysidians knew too much about the crystals. Their very possession of one is a threat to Baron. His Majesty ordered we obtain their crystal, and as soldiers of the Royal Air Force, we are sworn to obey. Captain. Captain, monster sighted dead ahead. It's funny because I see a lot of striking comparisons, like looking back at it now, between Cecil Harvey, our Dark Knight here, and Squall. It's not Line God. That's Fate Line God from Star Ocean. Squall Leonhart, right? No, that's Annie. I don't know. Squall. Final Fantasy VIII. Press bumpers to flee. Target all enemies versus single enemy. Page up, page down. Start, stop, auto battle. Okay. That's cool. Ugh. Are you alright? We've got more hostiles. Damnation. Is everyone okay? All accounted for, sir. We've been encountering more monsters than ever lately. There's no end to them. Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry, one of my neighbors is just chopped up some firewood to give to me. So he said if I can swing over, he can help me load it. And I told him I wouldn't be over anytime in the next couple hours, but I'd be over later today. So. Could it be some kind of omen? Captain, we are now approaching Baron. Very well, prepare for landing. And it's funny because, like, I'm of the opinion that he's giving me firewood for free. So I'm like, bro, thank you so much. I appreciate you. And he's like, no, dude, like, I'm trying to get rid of this stuff. Thank you. And we're just going in this back and forth of, like, pleasantries, right? So now the crystal is ours. The Mysidians put up no resistance. In fact, they were completely defenseless. Is this pity I perceive? Come, Captain. His Majesty awaits. If you'll excuse me, I'm gonna speak to His Majesty in private. Please wait here. Majesty, I'm afraid Cecil can no longer be trusted. He clearly questions your authority. He does! Your counsel is well heeded, Bagan. But so long as I obtain the crystals, Cecil's transgressions matter little. Send him in. Yes, Your Majesty. Captain, His Majesty summons you. Kingdom of Baron hails your return. May I have the crystal? Yes, Your Majesty. The water crystal. It looks genuine to me, sire. It is. Beautiful to behold. You are dismissed, Cecil. Your Majesty. Yes. Captain, what is it? Your Majesty, forgive me, but what are your intentions regarding the crystals? My men are confused and displeased at their orders. And what of you? Do you question my command? No, I only ask. Silence! Do not think your treachery has slipped past me. I trusted you, Cecil, but you leave me no choice. I hereby relieve you of command of the Red Wings. Your Majesty! Now I charge you with another duty. Slay the phantom beast that plagues the Mist Valley, and deliver this bomb ring to the Village of the Mist. You leave tomorrow at first light. Your Majesty, I beg you to reconsider. Cecil has done nothing wrong. Ah, Kane. If you were so concerned about your traitorous friend, you may accompany him. Your Majesty! Now take the ring and be gone. Receive the bomb ring. I'm sorry, Kane. Once we've completed the mission, the king is bound to forgive us both. You'll command the Red Wings again in no time. Get some rest. Leave tomorrow's preparations to me. Cool, so I can use the stick. Ooh, it actually has 8 direction movement. Ooh, I hate that so much. Yeah. I've heard rather disturbing rumors regarding the king lately. If you value your life, you'd best put king and country before anything else. Whatever others may say, I trust the king. His Majesty is acting very strange lately. Yo, Zeke, what's going on, man? Mist Valley is northwest of Baron. Top 3 Final Fantasy romances. Are you asking like which characters are in a bromance, or which characters I would be in a bromance with? With you and our commander, Kane joining forces, nothing will be able to stop you. What's wrong? That's cool. I'm sure the king has his reasons. I envy you, Kane. I envy the path you chose. I suppose I could have attained a higher rank had I become a Dark Knight. My father was a Dragoon, but he passed away when I was still young. I felt that I could keep some sort of connection with him if I became a Dragoon as well. I didn't mean to bore you with my stories. Anyway, I don't need your concern. The only thing that you should be concerned about is slaying that beast tomorrow. I don't want to be the only one pulling his weight. I'll give as good as you, rest assured. That's more like it. We should get some sleep. We rise early tomorrow. Of the characters in a bromance, I would say Kane and Cecil are up there. Alright, romances. I would say, yeah, Kane and Cecil are up there. Final Fantasy 15 seems up there for me, but I don't think it's Noctis and Prompto. I think it's actually Noctis and Ignis. And I would probably have to say Final Fantasy X's Tidus and Waka are up there as well. That's probably my top 3. That's cool that I actually had a little button to press, like the little icon there. It's such a nice like quality of life improvement from the original. Definitely on Tidus and Waka. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what order I would rack and stack those in, but that's definitely like those are probably my top 3. Currently studying basic white magic. The 4 levels of the cure spells are Cure, Cura, Curaga, and Curaja. The king is brimming with vigor these days. I find it somewhat out of character. I just realized that 8, Squall, Zell, Irving are people that don't mesh all in... No, they don't. Not at all. Stacy and I just started replaying 8 in the living room on the PS5, and I often forget how little those 3 interact. Got black mages here. Sleep, haha, sweet dreams, pal. Was that you're not sleepy at all? The heck did I do wrong? Basic spells like Fire or Blizzard aren't powerful enough to defeat many monsters, but I do seem to remember hearing about more potent spells. Diligently working to develop more spells for actual combat. It's funny that you mentioned Squall, because I was just saying when I started this playthrough up, I don't think I noticed until like just now how much similarity there is between Kain and Squall's character, not Kain, Cecil and Squall's characters. We've seen Sid. He ordered us to service the airships, then just up and disappeared. I think something's troubling him. We have to pull together another all-nighter today. I'm so tired. Don't tell the boss that I was grousing. Tower is off limits. Okay. Cecil. Thank goodness you're alright. I was so worried you left on such short notice. We're fine. I wish I could say the same for the Mysidians we slaughtered. So how fucked how fucked is it? Wish we could say the same people for the people that who just fucking slaughtered and then just like walks away. Like that's like the end of the conversation. I'll come see you later, okay? Very well. We've locked up the Mysidian mages who opposed us, sir. You can talk to them through the bars. You won't get away with this, you hear me? I do not expect you to spare us, but please return the crystal to Mysidia. You idiots don't know anything. The crystal isn't just any old jewel. Well, 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 look who's back. Rosa was worried sick about you. Don't you ever do that to her again, you hear? How are my airships? I'll bet you and your goons wrecked them up pretty awful. Hey, what's the matter with you, kiddo? Agreed. For 9, I would say Zidane had a bromance and a better relationship with Marcus, Blank, and Cinna. No, I agree. The Blank Zidane bromance is there more so than any of the other major characters. Yeah, I would say like Vivi is as close as it gets to like a main character or a playable character bromance. But and 9 didn't really have any bromances. The king demoted you. What about the Red Wings? They'll be a mess without you. Come to think of it, the king's been acting peculiar for some time. His Majesty ordered me to build an airship for killing people. Everyone's worried about him. Anywho, be careful out there. Make short work of that mission and get back safe. Oh, I gotta start heading home. My daughter will kill me if I'm not back soon. Ow, my arm's broken. I've changed your sheet, sir. I hear you depart early tomorrow morning. Good night. Can't just walk around my room? Is that not an option? Okay. Guess not. What happened to the king? He covets the crystals as though he's possessed. And it seems he'll resort to any means to get them. Nevertheless, I cannot defy him. How could I cross the man who raised Cain and me like his very own? The chivalrous knight whom I adored and admired since childhood. I will not betray him, I can't. What's going on? You returned from Mysidia, and now you must journey afar to battle some phantom beast? It's all too sudden. Everything's fine. I want to know why my man sleeps in his armor. Cecil, look at me. Also, do you all say Cecil or Cecil? I used to say Cecil Harvey, but I kind of think it's Cecil. In Mysidia, we killed innocent people to steal their crystal. It was horrible. But I suppose this is my fate as a Dark Knight. Soon I won't even feel remorse for my actions. You and I both know that will never happen. Still, I can't defy the king. I'm a hopeless coward. Cecil I know would never whimper like this. The Cecil I love. You leave for Mist early tomorrow, right? Wonder how much cobblestone we would need in Minecraft to build Cecil's room. I would say it's 5 blocks high, right? With the ceiling being the 5th block. 1, 2, 3, now. The 4x2. It opens up into a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 by 1, 2, 3, 4 by 10 by 10. And then another 4x4. Not that much. You always thought it was Cecil? I used to always think it was Cecil, but a lot of the newer games, like the newer relative, what are they called? Duodecim, the Dissidia. All the Dissidia stuff, they refer to him as Cecil. I don't know if it really matters either. Yes, but don't worry, Kane is coming too. I'll be fine, trust me. Please come back to me in one piece. I didn't know that. Yep. That is indeed correct. All the stuff refers to him as Cecil. Though as a Dark Knight, you know we can never truly be together. See, I feel like the difference between Cecil and Squall is that Squall like doesn't talk about his feelings, doesn't really like acknowledge his feelings. Like he'll acknowledge the things he logically disagrees with based on what his orders are, and he'll be like, "This is wrong. We shouldn't do this. This is stupid. Whatever." And then he'll turn around and say publicly aloud, he'll say, "These are our orders. This is what we're gonna do." Like he has that internal like Hamlet level struggle with himself. Cecil has a very Hamlet-esque struggle as well between he knows what's right and not right, and he acknowledges those feelings, and he knows like that he cares about Rosa. He knows that Rosa cares about him, but he's got his duty first. So there's that similarity there between Squall and Cecil, but Cecil's much more like aware of his feelings, whereas Squall just kind of like represses everything. I need to try playing and finishing the campaign in Dissidia NT. Wasn't sure if it was worth the effort in beating. I never even started it because I spent so much time in the multiplayer. What was that? I spent so much time in the multiplayer leveling up to like get the extra experience in campaign, because if you play enough, it's like, hey, you have a level 1 XP boost for campaign, a level 2 XP boost for campaign. I think I'm at like level 6 or 7, and I was like, I'm just gonna get up to like 10, and then I'll finally start playing. But actually, I would love to start playing some Dissidia NT again. I don't think the servers were ever fixed, and that's like the biggest problem, is they had crappy servers. But if they could fix that, that game was a lot of fun. So, the Dark Knight Cecil was stripped of command as captain of the Red Wings. He and the Master Dragoon, Kane, head for the Foggy Valley and the Village of Mist. Sounds very Naruto-esque. The advent of the airship marked the realization of Baron's dreams, but also the birth of its militarism. With its Royal Air Force, the Red Wings, with its Royal Air Force, the Red Wings, Baron soon reigned supreme. Now, as monsters multiply and stir unrest, Baron only exploits its power to collect the world's crystals. Why? That's a very, like, terrible way to phrase that, I think. Like, I get it. It makes sense. I just... gotta be a better way. The crystals merely shed their light in silence. Speaking of 8, let me get your thoughts on this theory. Irving actually intended to miss his shot with Ito because he somehow recognized her, given that he didn't mess with the GFs. I think that's definitely a valid thought. I think it's definitely a valid thought because he knows who everyone else is. You would think that he would also know who she is. And once he realized that's what the target was and who she was to him, he chose not to. And I'll say that where I'm at right now in my Final Fantasy VIII playthrough is we just got to the train with Renoa, like where you meet her for the first time as the princess and all that stuff. So I haven't even gotten to Irving yet, and it's been a while since I've played 8 before this, but if I remember correctly, they make it known at least twice that he never missed a shot. Like, Irving was a sure shot, no matter what. So for him to miss this time, you know, you would think that there had to be like some sort of internal struggle there. And maybe it's just that he was nervous because he realized who she... I definitely think that he realized who she was. I think that's goes without saying. Whether he missed intentionally because of that, or he was just more shaky because of that, I couldn't tell you. But I think that's a valid theory. I don't think I ever knew that Cain was left-handed. Also, why he kept talking as much as he was prior to the shot. Yep, I think so. Yep. Like, now when I get to that part, I'm going to pay, like, a special close attention to that. But I think that you're absolutely onto something there. Did you ever keep playing the Final Fantasy Origins, the Dark Souls one? I can't remember what it's called. Tower of Paradise or something of Paradise. 1 ether, 1 tint. It's front, back, front, back, front. Okay. Came across a theory on Reddit. They have a bunch of theories for Final Fantasy. Yeah. I mean, I love Final Fantasy theories. I think that the only one that I've, like, been sold on is Final Fantasy X and 7 are in the same universe. That's the only one, like, for sure that I believe that I doubt. Buy some potions. Phoenix down. played the demo. I enjoyed it. Really wish the acting cliche character approach was redesigned, like present darkness, fear, anger. Yeah, yeah. I really hope that they kind of redo some of that. I think that it's fucking hilarious meme, but I really hope that they kind of change how ridiculous those characters. Jack is the main character. How ridiculous that he is. Yeah. Yeah. And yeah, they're way too jolly, and he is just chaos, chaos, chaos. Fuck chaos. You know, he's just like over the top about it. Wow, people are scared of him. Dwarven bread, what does that do? You pay, but you are Dark Knight. I cannot take money from someone of your status. Yeah, I didn't like it at first, the Tower of Paradise or whatever it was, but the more I played it and the more I got used to it, I was like, no, this game's good. This game has a lot of potential. I just sucked for the first, I don't know, forever. But like once you start like really like leveling up your classes, especially Black Mage, like holy god, everything just becomes so much easier. Path is sealed and cannot be used. Your inventory gets full, talk to Fat Chocobo in any Chocobo forest. He will hold on to your items for you. Use Gishel greens to lure out Fat Chocobo, where the smell of the Chocobo is in the air. You must make quick decisions in battle. Try slowing down the speed if you're still a beginner. Actually, now that you are mentioning it, wasn't there recently in Minecraft something made in Midgar? Midgar was made in Final Fantasy, or in Minecraft recently. It was like a 3-year project or something. It was wild. Do you have a Samsung washer and dryer? I thought I heard the chimes. I do indeed. Yeah. The washer is great and we love it. The dryer we're having some issues with. And basically, like, even after it finishes its cycle, it'll still just keep spinning. It won't dry anything. Like the heat is turned off. But yeah, like it just keeps spinning. So what we've had to do is, when we're not using it, like flip the breaker, or we have to just open up the door and like pause it. But like all of the buttons, like we can hit like the power button and turn it off, it'll just keep spinning. So we have to open the door to like initiate the safety mechanism, or flip the breaker. But But aside from that, like we love them. We were looking at upgrading relatively recently to some LGs, but yeah, it's wild. I think it was only one guy for Midgar as well, or one guy for like the sections they showed off. They had other people doing like the other sectors, but like sector 1 was the one they showed off, the one that is blown up. Also, I just noticed, I don't know how well you can see it on your screen, but if you look in the mini map in the top right corner, I'll move my mouse. You see my mouse? See the mini map here? You can actually see the waterfalls on the mini map like as waterfalls. Like the water is moving up here in the little pond, coming down the waterfall, and then going down the river. I think it's a really like unnecessary but neat function to see water movement in a mini map. I just noticed that and think it's really cool. Door on the far west side of town leads to an old waterway that goes right up to the castle, but it's been locked for years. It's dope for me. Yeah. That's really dope. Just thinking about Dark Knights gives me the heebie-jeebies, but they're still pretty cool. No, I didn't spread any rumors by the king. Really. Say, I'll show you something neat if you promise not to get me in trouble. Alright, broski, I'm out. Text you later. Sounds good, dude. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate you. Always good talking Final Fantasy with you. Let me know if you need anything, man. Wild. Found a tent. Found an hourglass. That's it. Nice. Noise. I just want to find out what. I just want to find out like what darkness does exactly. So if I remember it correctly, it takes their it takes his HP and uses that to like attack all enemies. Level up. 11. Oh, that's right. Okay. That's really high for a starting point, but I remember why. Gotta do 1 or 2 more fights to do some leveling, and then heal, and then press on with the actual story. MP restored. Nice. Yeah, so it takes about 30 HP to do damage to all enemies, is what it looks like. It's like he almost always gets critical hits on the birds, and I wonder if it's because he's a dragoon, so he does more damage to flying enemies. I don't know. Got a tent. Nice. Oh, that's the auto battle. Okay. Turn back. What? Who's there? Chat, give me 2 seconds. I'm gonna go start a pot of coffee. The water's already in there. Just gotta grind the beans and throw them in the coffee maker. Everything's already set. It's only gonna take me 10 seconds to grind the beans. Burb. All right, I have returned. Thank you, everyone, for waiting. I've got to get my I've got a stream deck set back up. Yeah, definitely have him go for the flying enemies. That definitely seems to be the play. This looks so clean. Like, really and truly, I'm very impressed with how good this this Pixel Remaster has turned out. Potion. Leave at once. Would that be the Phantom Beast of Mist Valley? Knights of Baron. Who are you? Leave now or suffer the consequences. Show yourself. Yes. We have to get to Mist. We're not turning back. So be it. Mist is gathering. Dragon turned to mist. In 2 seconds. Alright, cool. Ring is glowing. What the? This is why he sent us here? We've destroyed the entire village. Why would he make us do this? No, Mommy! My mommy's dragon died, and because of that, my mom died too. What? I've heard of people with the power to call forth monsters. Summoners, they're called. And we're responsible for killing her mother by killing the dragon. You killed my mom's dragon? We didn't know what would happen. That was the king's plan, to annihilate every summoner in this village. That can't be. I'm afraid it's true. I'm also afraid we're going to have to get rid of the girl. What? That's what the king would expect. It's us or her. But she's just a child. You intend to defy the king? I refuse to carry out any more slaughter in the king's name. I knew you'd say that. Don't worry, I'm on your side. You are? I owe the king so much, but I cannot disgrace the dragoons. So you'll join me? Yes, but we'll need the support of other nations if we're to oppose the mightiest kingdom in the land. And we have to get Rosa out of Baron. Thank you, Kane. Save it. This isn't for your sake. The place is dangerous. We better be going. What about the girl? We can't leave her. We'll have to take her with us. It's alright. We won't hurt you, but you're going to have to come with us, okay? No! Come on now. We have to go. No, go away! Wait. I hate you! You killed my mom! Safe, thank goodness. Kane. Kane? I have to get out of here. Kane, I pray that you're alive. I have to find her a place to rest. Oh, she looks very pale. Is she alright? Get her to a bed, quickly. She can rest here free of charge. Thank you. Hey, are you alright? My name is Cecil. What's yours? So sorry about your mother. I understand if you can't forgive me. Will you at least let me protect you? Cecil, I finally found you. Wait. I'm here on the King's orders. All summoners from Mist must be annihilated. Hand over the girl now. Not a chance. Then you shall die. We'll see about that. Hell yeah. Are you okay? Yes, don't worry about me. I won't let anyone hurt you. Promise? I promise. I'm Rydia. Rydia. Summoner Rydia has joined the party. I think it's Rydia. That's how I've always pronounced it. Rydia. All set. Can't believe Anna ran away. She and her father, Sage Tella, are very close. I'm a traveling scholar. I want to go to Fabul, which lies east of Sion, to do a little research, but some old man in the water cavern won't let me through. I want to go to the Antlion Cave east of Damsian, because there's untold riches inside. Too bad only the royals are allowed in there. Hello, hello, we really have visitors these days with all the monsters running around. If you want to travel with that little girl, I recommend you moving her to the back row, which she already is. Heard some damsel from Baroness was found passed out on the outskirts of town. He was taken over to someone's house to recover. Welcome, what can I do for you? My man Naming Way. Anna fell deeply in love with someone, but she left Kaipo because Sage Tella didn't approve. I want to go to Damsian to become a dancer, but the water cavern is filled with monsters. I've been practicing though, check out these moves. Absolutely. Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Aside from how ridiculous that absolutely is, let's take a moment and wish that we were all as athletic as to come up out of the water, do a flip midair, and go back into the water. You know what I mean? Like, that's pretty dope. Everything else about that is silly. keeps muttering the name Cecil over and over. Rosa. Rosa. Cecil, don't die on me. You're a desert fever. You need a rare jewel called the Sand Ruby, found only in a cave where the antlion dwells. Seems odd to me. That's when they like tell you. I don't know like what would have happened if I would have left town. They would have let me leave, or if there had been like a forced scene that happens to get me back there. It just seems odd. I'm gonna get my cup of coffee, then I'll be right back. Hello, hello, hello. I'm back. Apologies. Get my headset on. All right. Got the coffee. Yeah? 2 seconds. Alright, I've returned. Okay. So I think it was northeast. I think this is the right spot. Dia learned Blizzard, Cure, and Sight. HP up, MP up. Good. Good. The mini-map is dope. That's not dope. Oh, don't do it again. You what the fuck? after you learned Thunder. Now we're getting somewhere. This back attack thing is not ideal. Nice. Do one more level up for Radia, and then I'll heal and press. All right. That magic arrow is dope. I really love the animation. I love the sound effect that goes with it. Maybe next time I'll just have to use thunder. Nice. Could that be? It is! That dark sword! Dark Knight, I need your assistance. What's wrong? I must get to Damsian to rescue my daughter. She was deceived by a wicked bard. We must hurry, for I sense an ill omen. You must be Sage Tella. Indeed I am. That girl, she's a summoner. Perfect, she can help too. A giant monster lurks in the lake ahead. That devil even withstands magic. We can defeat it if we work together, then I can finally be on my way. We need to reach Damsian as well. Then let us make haste. Diet food? Why would anyone do that? Huh. Gigi, what are you doing? Noise. Now we got a good battle rhythm going. Okay. Huh. Okay. I was not emotionally ready for that. But I learned a lot of cool things there. Tele does have Osmose, which is good to know. Recall does take MP. Save. Yes. There we go. I'm getting a feel for it all now. Noise. Ambushed. What is diet food? Here's pig stat. That's gold. That is actual gold. Rest here. Magic field repels all monsters. You can save and use a tent or cottage in here. Let's use my tent to rest and prepare for the upcoming battle. She is a summoner from the village of Mist. She holds great potential. With proper training, she'll be able to master many spells. Look at her, so sweet and innocent. She reminds me of Anna at that age. Who is Anna? My daughter, she eloped with the bard, Domsian, because I didn't consent to their union. Tell me, what business have you and Domsian? A friend of mine has been struck down by desert fever. Ah, so you seek the sand ruby. It will not be easy to obtain. But first, there's a small matter of a vicious monster that needs taken care of. Frightful creature it is, with 8 enormous tentacles. Kill it and reach Domsian before it's too late for what? I don't know. I only pray that my instincts are wrong. Kinda makes you wonder. All set. I'm gonna go and explore the rest of this area. Such a satisfying sound effect. Okay. What I assume will happen is I'll go through the door here and then come out the other side, and then that'll be where the boss fight's at. Noise. Yep. sorry, my oldest kid is asking to play Pokemon. I introduced him to Pokemon the first movie yesterday, and he knows about Pokemon, but like he doesn't like really know a lot about Pokemon. So I've been trying to get him like interested in it. No, let me save hers. Use his. Yeah. Then I can osmose. Ice Rod. Let me give that to Radia. I have a feeling I'm gonna need Tella's Poisana for this boss fight. I could be wrong. Lots of Gil. Bomb Fragment. idea, learn stop. Quick save. Damn, this is hitting hard. Real Debbie Downer right here. I'm gonna actually head back, rest, and save. And stop. Use a tent. Save my game. That's it. Quick game. Yeah. Dope. Alright, chat, that is it for me. Thank you all so much for being here. Zeke, I appreciate you stopping by and chatting for a bit. Anyone else that popped in, thanks for stopping by. I really appreciate it. If you have not already, hit that subscribe button if you're interested. I'll be playing through the rest of Final Fantasy IV throughout the week. Next weekend on Sunday, I have a cool recording podcast, or podcast recording that I'm doing with two of my good friends. You should know them if you knew me from my Twitch days, Violence Obscene as well as Mick Arcade. Great dudes. Going to be talking about content creation, what's new with me, what's new with them, opinions on content creation, kind of how things have shifted over the years, where we're at now, kind of the direction we're going. It'll be a good conversation. I hope to have it out on my YouTube as well as SoundCloud a day or two after recording, after I go through and just tinker with some audio. I'm hoping that we can get most of the audio to come through nice and clean in the first take, and then just kind of do some minor touch-ups here and there. So that's it for me. Thank you all very much for being here. I really appreciate it. I will be back tomorrow evening with some more Final Fantasy IV. Until then, stay handsome and or beautiful. It's 2021. It's your choice. And that's it. Talk to you guys later.